those of you who are coming in on YouTube as well, thank you so very much for joining us as we prepare to do what we do each and every day. The Thaddeus Matthews TV show originating out of Memphis, Tennessee. Hoping that your day has been marvelous and that you're ready to enjoy another show. Hey, Taj, baby, I got busy and didn't get a chance to give you a call back. Ah, let's get ready to do this thing
The gospel artist Marvin
on
Sapp
tonight.
performing live in concert Thursday, March 29th, 6 o'clock in the p.m. at the Open Theater, 179 Lane Avenue, Jackson, Tennessee. Tickets available now. $20 in advance, $25 at the door. Purchase tickets online at gospelonthemove.org. For ticket information, call 731-394-8510. This is a Gospel on the Move production.
Now, those of you on social media, you do know that I don't mind you disagreeing with me, but the moment that you become disrespectful to me on my page, your ass is automatic. Go. That's the rules of this house. I don't have to explain that. That's just how it is. It's time to do it.
Are those of the talk show hosts, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and
Thanks,
opinions
sweets, everything. I like that name, girl.
This program may include strong images and language and may
It's
not
like
be
coming in
suitable
my
for
house and
all
gonna
audiences.
disrespect my
Viewer
house.
discretion
No.
advised.
Tallahassee in the house. California, I'm supposed to be in your area next week. Los Angeles, I think that's what I'm going. Turn this monitor on. The monitor's not on. Linda. Oakland, California, the house. Albany. Huh? Oh. They don't get it right.
10 seconds.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And good Tuesday night to you. And thank you so very much for being here again with me on the Thaddeus Matthews TV show. The most controversial, the hardest hitting, the rawest, most provocative, non-filtered, not giving a damn what you think television talk show anywhere in America. So glad to have you here on tonight. Those of you who are watching me by the thousands here on TV, coming out of the studios of the SVP TV network, the only black-owned television network that is solely 100% black-owned, out of probably anywhere in this part of the country that I know of. So thank you so very much for being here with us, and those of you who join us by ways of social media, those of you on Instagram, and those of you that are on the Thaddeus Matthews YouTube channel, which should also by now probably be up on the church. You're on the church website, nakedtruth.lem.com. I'm looking at people from all around the country, Detroit and all of those places. Hopefully, one day next week, I will be in Los Angeles, and we'll be telling you more about that. I think I'll hear more about that on tomorrow. They did send me an email today telling me they want to fly me out one day next week. And we're going to fly in, do what I do, and then fly on out and get back to Memphis and do what I do here each and every day. As most of you know, that this is a television talk show, and that's for you folk on social media that sometimes want me, you ain't said nothing about Jesus. Well, I'll call Jesus' name when Jesus' name is needed in the conversation. But there are so many other things that I have to talk about. And Jesus knows I need to talk about some of the things and some of the folk that I have to talk about. I am also the uh, pastor of the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries here in Memphis, Tennessee. And it ain't your grandmama's church. It ain't your old time religion. A lot of the doctrines of and the teachings of the old traditional church, in my reading, I have come to understand that some of that stuff we just talking about is myth. Look, wait a minute. I found out yesterday. You know, I told you about the missionary Baptist church. I told you about that. That the only folk in the world that are missionary Baptists is the black people's, because we were the white people's missionary, and when they gave us their Christian doctrine, y'all do know we didn't come across them waters as Christians, right? They took your name, they took everything else from you. When our people sold us into slavery, that's an important part. I want you to understand that Negroes are still selling, they still selling us out. I told you about the missionary Baptist church thing. Look, blessed be the Lord, got the reading and found out some more stuff. How many ushers we get out there? Ushers in the church. Let me see your hands. Y'all ushers. And what she said? Miss Debbie, why you come from back there messing up my flow? What Miss Debbie saying?
Take the R out of Ursher.
Well, let me do this. Damn, now she want to be the damn grammar police. Sit back there and push some buttons and stuff. Thank you. And I appreciate you getting the monitor fixed too. Now, usher. We call them ushers in the church. Ushers. Okay. Let me give y'all something that I found out in my reading and in my studies on yesterday. Just a little bit. Black history ain't gone yet, right? Okay, so I can give y'all some more black history. Yeah, they are now. Let me, in the Baptist church, probably in the Methodist church too, you got one hand behind your back as an usher and the other hand out there. Well, in my reading yesterday, I found out why the ushers put their hands behind their back and they wore the white gloves. I swear, reading is fundamental. See, when the white people had church back on the plantation, they get the good Negro girls to come up there and be the ushers and do the collecting, pass out the envelopes and take up the money. Well, the white gloves was so that the white folk wouldn't have to touch your hand. That was what the white glove for. And the hand behind your back was, if you was taking the money with this hand, you couldn't steal it with the other. I swear for God, reading is fundamental. Okay? We need to read more. That's the reason they be walking around with their hand behind their back. Because the white folk thought that y'all would steal. Okay? They thought y'all would steal. So that's my black history tip for today. I'm hot. Usually I'm cold in this studio. Whew, let me tell you. All right, I'm all right now. Our subject today, and I want to talk about a few little things before I get into it. Give me about 5 minutes on it. Is that was incredible research. You can block me, but you can't cite an author of that research. Bruce, I can't say what I've been saying. Bruce, you're not smart. That is reading. Go get your encyclopedia. Google that, brother. Bruce 6735. I don't like your punk ass no way, so your ass, now you want to be smarter than me in my own damn class. You one of them Negroes, don't you talk about them white folk. You lead the good white folk along. Since you told me I could block you if I wanted to, I did. Now, I want to talk to you this evening about what keeps black folk from being successful. Okay? And I really want you to pay good attention to what I'm saying. Yeah, Bruce gone. Anybody else that wants to get out of order in my class, your ass will be gone too. Okay? You don't you talk about them white peoples. Them white people goods to us. Yes, sir. They allows us to carry their water and stuff. So don't you that bad. Don't you say nothing about them white people. I'm gonna just give you. I read. I'm sorry that reading is fundamental, and I read for comprehension. But let me take you where I'm going tonight. The reason that, and I'll come back to these church announcements. I'll do them after the first set. The reason that black folk are not successful. The reason that there was a study that came out here in Memphis today that we ain't doing too well here in Memphis, Tennessee as black folk when it comes to poverty. That was a report that came out today that says that the poverty rate in Memphis, Tennessee is 3 times that of white folk. Okay? White folk. It's 3 times that of white folk. And drill you gone to. So I've been getting these folk out of the Hebrew nation. And let me say something to you brothers in the Hebrew nation that y'all say y'all from Judea and y'all the original Hebrew. That's fine. But you came on my page Sunday while I was talking about something else to be disturbing. When I asked you Hebrews that came on my page, where your money at? We the Hebrew nation, and we the and y'all in that Old Testament, and y'all dealing with that. Even though my belief is that when I read the New Testament, that Jesus came and fulfilled the Mosaic law. Y'all come and y'all change y'all names. That's good. Y'all change your names and all that. But I asked the simple question: what is your group? Or you call yourself a nation? What are you doing to elevate black folk? Where is your money? Okay, where is your money going? What have you accumulated that is going to change the mindset and the finance of the black community? Y'all start giving me this stuff about the American currency wasn't no good. Y'all invested in gold. Well, damn, all y'all currency that y'all don't want and you trying to get rid of it, y'all bring it to the pastor. I'll be glad to take care of all of you, of your currencies, okay? Let me set that, okay? Y'all ain't doing that. So you talk that talk, but you are just like all of these other self-serving religious organizations. You talk about going to heaven. Damn, Dale, get that for me. I did it. You talk about going to heaven, but you're not doing anything for people here on earth. Okay? See, don't quit telling me about the damn better place. Mama gone to a better place. Okay? I don't want to hear about the better place. What are you going to do as a religious organization? Turn it the other way. What are you going to do as a religious organization for this place? What? Wait a minute, turn around. I'm sorry. I messed it up. I knocked it off. I got excited. Okay. And don't bring me no damn scriptures. And see, that's all some of y'all can do is bring me some damn scriptures, but you can't bring no money to the black community. Okay? You ain't bringing a dime. Well, see, the Bible said this. The Bible said a man that don't work should eat. So get up off your lazy ass and go to work. Okay? We want to give you all this hoopla in the church. Okay? What we want to give you hoopla in the church. But all these damn Hebrew ass Negro, did I shadow the page where that fell? Huh? Damn, Dale. I did that.
Yeah, you did.
You think I can take it back?
No.
You think I can take it?
No.
Did I really shadow the thing when it hit the floor?
That's what happened.
Okay. I don't give a damn about all you Negroes that want to quote scriptures, but you can't quote no dollars into the black community. Okay? You ain't putting no money into the black community. We don't even own a damn grocery store. We don't own our own schools in our community. Black politicians with they broke ass, they can't run for office because they have no money. We have no plan of economics in our community. That's the reason tonight my subject is, are you a crab in the barrel? I don't give a damn about your religious beliefs. Okay? I don't care about whether Matthew said this and Peter said this. Peter dead, Matthew dead. What you gonna do for the living folk right now? That's the message. What are you doing for the living folk? Okay? See, y'all don't own nothing. Okay? You believe in giving all of your support to white folk. Here's somebody said, I wanted to support somebody black, but they said no refund. Well, then what they supposed to give you some money back for if you use their services? Okay? You want to go to heaven, you got to die to get to heaven. What you going to, Jesus said, since y'all want a scripture, all you Hebrew folk, I am come that ye may have life and have life more abundantly. Y'all think it's something prideful in being broke. Ain't nothing great in being broke. Okay? Yeah, ain't nothing great about not having no money. The Bible says, since y'all want to go back Old Testament, and money answering all things. I got some questions for money. Now, let me get it, because all you ignorant ass Hebrew ass folk, I'm gonna drop y'all asses off my damn face. I don't give a damn about your Hebrew. I don't give a damn about your belief. Because if your ass ain't got no money, you ain't got no economics to bring into our community, you just another broke ass nigga organization that's talking loud and you ain't doing a damn thing to change the condition. You mad at white folk, and the problem in our community is not white folk. The problem in our community is us. I wish I could get a witness in the house. Is there a witness in the house? Yeah. Who gives a damn about your religious belief? God is not a God of religion. God ain't no God of religion. He's spiritual. He's divine. And you Negroes trying to come up with a new doctrine. I saw you Negroes all on my page. Change with your name change. Your mama didn't name you Judea. Your mama named you Leroy. So you done went from Leroy to Judea. You think that makes you black? Well, I want the name of my answer. I don't want the name of my answer. I kind of like Thaddeus. It kind of rolls off your tongue. I like Thaddeus. I'm going to stay being Thaddeus. Okay? Y'all can be whatever y'all want to be. Whatever all the names you want to call yourself, then damn it, be that. But if you are not doing something in the African American community to make a difference, you just another organization that's talking a whole lot of rhetoric that ain't doing nothing in our community. So the subject tonight is, are we crabs in a barrel? Are we crabs in a barrel? If a single crab is put into a lidless bucket, it surely can and will escape. But more than one crab in a basket and none of them get out. When one crab elevates himself or themselves, the others always grab him and drag him down to share the mutual fate of the rest of the group while stepping on them, trying to escape. Our problem in the black community is a crab mentality. mentality. We don't want to see each other elevate to any spot. No, 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 no. No spot. No spot. No. Let me get rid of this ignorant nigga here too. Money is a tool to be used as a means of exchange, nothing more. Now, I feel pretty good when I got some money. Dale, you think these people take this thing back since I done cracked this thing a little bit?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
I don't like my stuff cracked.
I bet.
I knocked it over though. Okay. I'll go buy a whole brand new one. Because I don't like my stuff. Okay. Maybe it just scratched up a little.
It might be under warranty.
Is it under warranty?
Maybe under.
Call in the morning and tell the white people it's under warranty. Can I get another? I ain't had this one but 2 weeks?
Might not even be that long.
Okay. Yeah, tell them. We grab each other back. We do not like to see each other successful. Okay, not at all. We get mad at the success of each other. Okay, we get upset. Black folk, you don't want to see, not all of us, but some of you black folk, especially those of you who are not successful, so those of you who are broke and you have a broke mentality, because see, being broke is not only a state of being that your mind puts you in. That's what it is. You're being broke, you're being non-successful is a state of being that your mind puts you there because you didn't have a positive mental attitude. And you never thought that you were going to have nothing, so you are nothing, and you don't want, because you are nothing as individual, you don't want nobody around you to have nothing. One of the greatest statements that has ever been made, misery loves what? Company. Miserable people, broke people always want other broke people around so that they can feel good about their state of brokenness. Yeah, you got a nickel in your pocket and he got a dime in his pocket. He feels that he's greater than you because he got 5 cents more than you got. There is no plan. There is no strategy that has been put together for us to go ahead and make sure that everybody in our group got some money. We feel as though we must be the employee and not the employer. When I heard the report this evening that poverty is 3 times as high in Memphis within the black community, I understand. It's because we own nothing, we want nothing, and we do nothing to ascertain wealth in our community. We get mad when we start talking about wealth. We get mad when we start talking about money. No. You get mad at me when I tell you that if all you doing in church is running and jumping and shouting, and you getting a spiritual orgasm, all you're getting, you know the orgasm don't last long. Even if you're having multiple orgasms, they come real quickly. All you had is a spiritual orgasm. You had a spiritual high, and now that you've been in church all day, you can't go to Church's Chicken and get you a 2-piece. If your preacher's not, and your pastor is not talking about wealth in the church, you in the wrong church. If he's only telling you about by and by over yonder where your grandmama them is, and that's a lie too, because scripture says, if you just want to give me some scripture, and I've read this thing, it is that even though you're absent from the body and you're present with the Lord, the Bible does not say that you are in heaven. There is a resting place for souls. Your mama can't get that before me because the Bible speaks of a day of judgment. Preach tonight, brother. I think it will. I'm beginning to feel all right here on a Tuesday night. If y'all get mad, leave the damn page, cut your TV off. We don't want to see each other have nothing. We get mad when we hear that our next door neighbor got a new car. Well, maybe they can afford a new car and you can't. Don't be jealous because they got a new car. Just you work a little bit harder and you get your car. They still selling cars, but you have not put your mindset into the mindset of abundance. Here, Judy. Judy can't cook. So she tells everyone that Mary has a dog that sit on her kitchen table, so no one will eat at Mary's cooking. That's called crab in the bucket. Tim sold 70 CDs and Ron sold 5. So Ron tells the guys on the block that Tim stole his beat, so they really should just buy CDs from him. Lying and cheating. That's what goes on in the scripture in our community. Phil likes Diane, but Diane likes Tony. Phil tells Diane everywhere he sees Tony and who Tony is with, he's hating. Hating is a part of having a crab mentality. That's what's holding black folk up. That's what's holding black folk. I don't give a damn about a broke ass Negro that don't want nothing. I don't give a damn about you. I don't give a damn about you, and you won't work. You won't get up in the morning. You won't do nothing to make yourself better. Somebody said, where's that in the Bible? Damn it, it ain't in the Bible. It just makes good damn sense to me. See, everything that you want to say is Bible, and most of what you read, especially in the New Testament, when you get into the teachings of Paul and things of that nature, is Paul's opinion. It just makes good. You mean to tell me you Negroes that want to call yourself Hebrews and all that damn stuff, your ass, you don't believe that a man should get up and work? If a man don't work, he should not have a woman. You a damn fool as a woman if you got a man and he ain't got no job. Boy, is you preaching, they calling me the damn devil. Well, the devil telling your ass off tonight. I'm finna tell your ass something. If you're a broke ass man, you ain't got no business getting no good coochie. Good coochie is worth paying for. What? Or can I get a witness somewhere? What you giving your coochie to a man that don't want nothing, baby? He ain't got no house to put you in. He ain't got no car to put you in. He can't take you to see the Black Panther with his black ass. Ain't nothing going on positive in his life. He don't want nothing positive. Whew, there it is. Don't tell me about your black ass organizations, and your black ass organizations ain't doing nothing for black folk to get them up off their ass, to motivate their ass and get something positive going on in the community. It's time out. It's time out for us blaming white folk for the condition that black folk find themselves in. Black folk are in the condition that they find themselves in today because they won't do nothing for themselves. They hating on each other. We have no economics in the city of Memphis. Between 12 to 14 to 17 billion dollars go across church tables every year in this city, but we can't even get a damn stove. We got to beg white folk for a Kroger's grocery store. Spend money with everybody. Everybody but us. And you wonder why there's no money in the black community? You wonder why there's nothing? Y'all, you women buying billions of dollars worth of that weave, put in your hair, but you're buying it from everybody but from somebody that looks like you. Black businesses don't survive because black folk don't do business with black folk. Look around. You a business owner. Look around at the wreckage of most black people. Damn, I keep knocking. I'm gonna just tear it up.
I see.
We're going to bring it up here closer because I'm excited about this subject down here. I keep knocking the damn thing on the floor. I didn't crack it no more.
Yes,
Dale.
you did.
Damn, Dale.
Damn, Dale didn't do that. Damn Thaddeus. Here.
Damn, Dale.
Damn Thaddeus. Put it up.
Huh?
Put it back up.
You think the white folk gonna let me?
I don't know. You knocking all the chips and shit out.
You can't cuss on my damn show. I can.
I
Shut
didn't
your
cuss.
mouth. Hush. You did. Look at Dale. Your fault. What Miss Debbie in here for? Her fault too. How you gonna help me? I'm trying. All right, we didn't have the legs on this thing wasn't open wide enough. Sometimes you have to open the legs wider for things to work.
You know better than I do.
It depends on what, Miss Debbie. We gotta stop. I'm in the midst of my. Whew. Damn. I'm gonna take this back to the white people in the morning and tell them Dale knocked this over while I was doing my show. Because it all be under warranty. Because I gotta pay for that every month.
Yes, sir.
All these tablets I got. I don't know. I don't know why. I ain't never did that before. I just knocking it off.
He got excited.
I get excited all the time.
I don't know if that's gonna help. You might knock the bowl down and break all your stuff.
I don't worry about the bowl. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep my hands in this area, but Dale, it's your fault some kind of way. Okay, I'm gonna try to. The legs on this thing that's holding it up, the legs weren't open wide enough. Okay, all right, now. Whew, okay, now let me let me go. Tell you what, while I make sure everything together, are y'all following me tonight? Okay, y'all following me with well. Let me deal a little bit more with this black business. Then I'm gonna take a commercial break so I can handle my business. Black folk don't like doing business with black folk. Black folk don't want to see black businesses successful. There are a lot of black folk that would rather see a white business be successful. You think, some of you got the mindset that ain't nobody's gonna have no money. But white folk, okay? Yeah, you think that black folk are not supposed to have no money. I like money myself. I find a lot of uses for money. Okay? If you just be honest tonight, you're not happy when you're broke. No. You're not happy when you broke. See, brother, I ain't never had to be a crab because I've always had my own. I've always worked. Yeah, I haven't always been to the level of success that I am now. I've been in this broadcasting game 34 years. And what made me successful as an independent broadcaster was because 34 years ago, black men told me I couldn't make it in this business. Last time I saw him, he was a manager at the Popeyes Chicken. And he left a couple of my peppers out too. But he was a man. He was no longer in the broadcasting business. Okay? He wasn't in the broadcasting business because he failed at what he was trying to do. He fired me, but firing me motivated me to start my own broadcasting business where I would buy the time and sell my own advertising. I did that. I was able to reach the level that I am now, and I'm trying to go even higher. My only goal now is national. I've accomplished what I tried to do, but I got Negroes in this town that hate on me. Okay? You hate on me because I'm good. Damn it, I'm good. I'm the best at what I do in this market and most markets that I've seen around the country. And because you don't think that a black man should be able to be on TV every day and say what the hell he wants to say, don't give a damn what the white folk think, and you handkerchief head niggas either, you think that, well, I'm not going to advertise with him. You see, and you bougie ass Negroes, I'm not going to advertise with him because I don't like his delivery. Nigga, you just was breaking adverbs a minute ago. Now you want to get all proper with me. I don't give a damn. Please understand, because I understand there is a hatred of who you are when you look in the mirror that causes you to hate me, and you hate me because I'm bold enough to say what you wish you had the balls to say. Some of our men in our communities, they ballless. Some of my men in our community got a bigger coochie than most of you women. Yeah. We got some coochified men that you're not bold enough to stand up for the right things. So when I say the right things that need to be said without fear or favor, and I'm so blunt that you can roll me up and smoke me, you get upset because the white folk gonna get mad that he said that. He shouldn't say it. That Mr. White Man, see, I don't think like he think. I don't care. All I ask for a white man to do is the same thing I ask for a black man to do, is respect me. I don't give a damn whether you like me, respect me. And I'm gonna give you the same respect. I don't give a damn what color you are. I'm gonna respect you as long as you can respect me. Now that's the name of the game. And see, look, let me share something with you, black folk. I'm the most watched black man in this area. I'm the only black man with his own black show that has been on the TV consecutively for 5 years. 5 years doing exact. And the folk who have came against me and wanted me, wasn't the white folk. It was you handkerchief head Negroes who are fearful of hearing the truth, or you think that I'm going to expose you for being that white boy's nigga, the white boy who you carry the wallet for, who gives you all of your political dollars, who tells you, brother pastor, you better hire a white contractor when you taking black dollars to build your black church. You think that I'm going to expose you. Give a damn what you think. We don't like each other. We have no plan. We have no agenda. You Negroes all ready for Martin Luther King Day. Damn it, King dead. King ain't coming back. And you Negroes with a theme talking about where do we go from here? Damn it, it's 50 years later and you don't know where you're going? Something wrong. Yeah, that's y'all thing. Where do we go from here? Well, you ain't going no damn where. In 50 years, if you have not come up with an economic agenda for black folk in the black community, what you been doing? When the report came off today that the poverty rate in Memphis, Tennessee is 3 times that of white folk, what's your damn agenda other than running and jumping on a Sunday morning? Let's go to the mountaintop. Damn it, I don't want to go to no mountaintop. King said he been to the mountaintop. You Negroes are still lost in the valley. King said he had a dream. You Negroes, you holding on to I have a dream. When the hell you gonna have a reality? When is reality going to set in? When are you going to say that we got to stop dreaming? It's time to wake up. It's time to make a difference. It's time to move. And I ain't talking about marching and protesting. It's time to bring economics into our community. Reality. I don't give a damn about the I have a dream speech. And I'll say it as a black man, I'll say it because y'all scared to say it. I have a dream. I've been to. I am no. 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 And them same jealous ass preachers like Jesse Jackson and all of them, they the reason King dead. Jealousy. Crabs in a barrel. King in 1968. The white folk, the FBI, the CIA used Jesse Jackson and them other ratchet ass Negroes to bring King down because they were jealous. If those Negroes had met King any good, ain't no way in the hell, and he already had death threats, you'd have took him to the Lorraine Motel. With one of them outside doors, with a great big picture glass window. Oh yeah, see, it's time for a black man to say the real thing. Them Negroes set Martin Luther King up. Them Negroes still setting up America and black folk right now, because if 50 years later you still gotta ask, where do we go from here? You didn't have no plan. You wanted to go to the bathroom where the white folk were. You got in the bathroom. You wanted to do pee where the white folk are. You were able to do it. You wanted to come from the back of the bus to drive in the bus. But where you didn't create communities for us to drive the bus to. Boy, you're preaching tonight. I know they mad. I don't give a damn. You crabs. You crabs. Every black politician in this town should have called me about advertising on this show. Call a Negro this evening running for a county-wide seat. Early voting starts April the 11th. I got to start raising some money. Nigga, please. You want to be the county trustee. Derek Bennett, I'm going to call your name here. You're a public figure now. How in the hell I'm going to call you, brother? And you ain't raised no money. You run from a county-wide position. You want to be the trustee, the watcher of all the money of Shelby County, and you ain't got no money? Now, hell, something wrong. I got to raise some money. Early voting starts April the 11th, and you ain't got no money, and it's almost the first day of March? What the hell? You just throwed your name in there because you wanted to have your name on the paper. You got an ego. You got an ego and no money. Ego and no money don't mean nothing. Go get a real job, brother. Keep on doing what you do, because you're not going to win. You can't win, Mr. Bennett. And I like you. You sound like you're a nice gentleman, but I was ready to get off your phone the moment you said you ain't got no money. Because what are we going to talk about? I swear, I don't have conversations with politicians. And once you say you broke and you ain't got no, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Because you can't come on my show free. I can't talk about you for free. And I talked to some other politicians. We raising money. See, here's when we allow black politicians. That's the reason we don't have leadership in the black community. They treat us like we are morons. And some of us are morons because we keep putting these idiots in office. You can't run for office and you ain't got no money. Now, damn, get you some money. But when you get some money, the first place you want to run is to that white boy. And I don't blame the white man for taking your money. If you dumb enough, I got the highest rated program in this time period, period, in the city of Memphis. I don't give a damn. Thousands of folk are watching me on the social media, and my prices are way much lower than white folk, but it's the white man. I got to give the white man some of my money. The white man needs some of my money. I don't blame that white man. Let the white man keep on taking your money. I got some black folk that are supporting me, and some of y'all politicians are going to come my way. See, when I'm going to run the commercials. I took Edmund Ford's commercial. I made it. Most commercials are 30 seconds or 60 seconds. That's all the white folk gonna sell you. I made his commercial a minute and a half. Okay, damn your grandmama. Okay, let me get you. Let me get you out of here, so you can go and change your grandmama's pamper for those nasty ass. All right, you gone. Let me tell you what I did with Edmund. See, I understand what is happening in the political arena. You got these self-serving Negroes who want to be power brokers, who are putting other folk in the races to win. It's called a political game. Okay? They putting in a woman preacher. And y'all know how I feel about women preachers. Okay? They putting in a woman preacher. Okay, fine. But you're going to have to come and talk to the community. Tell the black community why you ain't spending no advertising, even though Edmund running. You can come and spend some advertising dollars, get your message across, get your opportunity to come on the TV. But you got to pay me. Huh? I don't do, the only thing I do free is Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry. Anything else, I get paid for. I get paid. You can come on my show and use my audience and bring me kills and bits, baby. Hell, do you see how well I dress? You see how well I ride? Baby, I can't, no. This is a business. This show costs money. Yeah. So y'all want to go get a woman preacher and put her in office. She's probably a nice lady. But she has no record of service. So I took Edmund and made him a minute and a half commercial. Okay? I made him a minute and a half so we could get the whole message. Our people need the whole message of why an individual should be re-elected or elected to a position. We'll get, and let me say this, and I'm going to go to commercial. The reason that y'all have a white man as the 9th Congressional District Congressman is crab mentality. Do you realize that y'all don't know the history of the 9th Congressional District? The 9th Congressional District was created so that the state of Tennessee would have black representation in Washington, D.C. Throughout the whole state of Tennessee, we have no black representation. None. It was put in place in this area because the largest concentration of black folk is in Western Tennessee, in this area. It was created for black folk. But when Harold Ford Jr. decided he was not running, 16 niggas decided, I want to run for office. Okay? Yeah. I want to be the congressman. I'm quite. 16 Negroes, 14 and a half of the Negroes didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Okay? And they all ran with one white man in the race. Okay? You can't take somebody who has Thaddeus Bear inscribed across his vest series, then get the F off the page, brother. Okay? You gone. The name Fatty Bear is known, plus it's a registered trademark. Thank you. Okay? I am the Fatty Bear. I'm your Fatty Bear, baby. Okay. But look. So, 16 black folk run, the white man won. The white man even told you he went and tried to join the black caucus. Yeah, he did. Steve Cohen, when he was elected, tried to go and become a member of the black caucus. A white man. And you Negroes got all excited when Master Cohen became your white master. You never looked up the heritage of Steve Cohen. If you go and look up the heritage, the history of the Jews named Cohen, you will find that they were some of the largest traders of slaves in history. I'm going to leave that on your table. I'm going to take a commercial break, and I got some more for you right here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Dale, I done broke the damn thing. Bring me something to drink.
I know, it's okay.
We on the warranty?
I think we're under warranty. I'll be able to check it on the big tablet.
What do I tell them? I just dropped it. And they give me nothing?
I don't know if it worked just like that, but yeah.
All right.
What it is small tablet is Android, so it times out after so long.
Really?
It's not
So we need to go back. We need to go back to the big one. Then.
Yeah, since you got this, you might be able to go back to the Big
Okay.
Apple.
Which one's the last one I bought? The one I cracked?
Yeah.
Who talking shit? 9 Mile J. Uh, Look, when folks need to be blocked, I see them. Y'all gonna let me do my job? Praise the Lord. Hasheba. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you help me, girl, soon as you can? All right. Brother Hunter said, try putting the tablet on the right side. I don't know how I knocked them things out.
You just got excited because you've never done it before. Yeah. I should have brought my coat in. Kim has to get his money back for the tablet he broke.
All right. Let's see what I'm gonna come back with. Huh? No, you ain't got me on Facebook, dude. You tagged it on there. All right, we're in the commercial break. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are gonna get brighter. Ooh. Oh, I'm enjoying the joy. Okay. We gotta quit worrying about like whatever it is. Okay. And don't tell me who to block. Huh? If I think you need to be blocked, you're gone. Brother Hunter, the record keeper. That's right. You my record keeper. That was Claudia. Mm-hmm.
Someone wants to know what religion.
Well, what?
Religion.
I ain't know the religion.
I just said that.
I don't know when I'm coming to Atlanta. I'll be in Los Angeles next week. As soon as we confirm it tomorrow, I think. I won't be there for 24 hours. I'll do the tour when y'all pay the way. Oh, Secret Joe, I can do this on Wednesday too, baby. Come to Florida. Y'all got 2 minutes left on the page, then I gotta bring you back. So as soon as this, about you got about a minute and 45 seconds left. Those of you on the Instagram, we will have to bring you right back. Well, I'll be back Sunday. Fat, Miss Laquita, I'll be back. I hope you at church Sunday. But you were so sweet. Your tithes was the first thing I saw in the PayPal on Sunday morning. So I forgave you for being out of town. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are gonna get brighter. All right. Because all the Muslims, I mean, not the Muslims, I love my Muslim brothers. All them Jew folk, black Jews, they gone. All right, y'all finna time out. Mm, mm, ooh, ooh. Baby, y'all don't have to explain me to these motherfuckers. I do what I do. This is a business. Not the fruit of Islam. The fruit of Islam is different than these Negroes that's been on here tonight. I's a Jew. Well, okay. Hell, most of the Jews I know got some money. I don't like broke Jews. Those alive is, we can just set that. It's finna come back. I know y'all don't want to miss no man. See, we back. Those of you on Instagram, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Ooh. This is not Bible class. Okay. This is a television talk show. So if you want to know what's my favorite book in the Bible, bring your ass to church Sunday. New York City back in the house. We're in commercial break. We do that in real TV. Boy, y'all need to have me in all y'all cities all around the country. I ain't got Facebook Live tonight. I'm supposed to be out of Facebook jail by Friday. We'll see how long it lasts again. No, I don't have a podcast. Nashville, Tennessee. Did I see Miss Wright in the house? Huh?
Nicole Wright?
I think I saw her.
Okay, you're gone, little dude.
Huh? Do what now? Do what? American way. Laquita, I know you
Last
brought me.
commercial.
I know you brought me something back from New Orleans. I sure am sexy. Sade Palmer, girl, you can see, can't you? Greetings from Arlington, Texas. Don't worry about Tanya. Don't worry about the lip moving, baby. Just listen to the message. Y'all be worried about stuff y'all don't need to be worried about. I'm needed in Connecticut. Y'all ain't got no black people in Connecticut. I do want to come to Stamford, Connecticut, on the and meet Steve Wilkos. Huh? Do what?
Are you for real?
Yeah. But I ain't got no babies. Dad is no babies. I ain't got no babies, so give me no lie detector test. Maury's done at the same studio. DC, come on to me, baby. I ain't been there since Farrakhan's thing about 2 years ago. I was there. Come on.
1 minute.
1 minute left, and we're gonna do it all over again. Come on in the room.
Claudia said you can take a lie detector test, though.
Who?
Claudia.
Who said that?
Claudia.
Claudia said I need to take a lie
No,
detector.
she didn't say you need to. She said you talking about you're not the father, but Steve still has the lie detector test.
Oh, I ain't got no more babies.
You got it. That's like the only thing to be on there. That's Mara that be trying to.
But you know, I probably got some babies somewhere that the mamas didn't tell me about. It's too late now, damn it.
20 seconds.
Damn, I got some though. No, I haven't been to North Carolina. All y'all gotta do is send me, put the
10
package
seconds.
together, and I swear I'll come. Put me on one of them nice
5,
planes.
4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show here on a Tuesday night. Let me share something with you before I get back into it. A lot of people ask me, Thaddeus, what is it that you do? Well, I'm glad that you asked. The Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries is a ministry that is set up to liberate, that means to free your mindset, and empower you. That's the reason a lot of these programs that I see some churches do, like them book bags and paper, I don't do them. Because y'all getting y'all tax money back right now. Y'all need to go and buy some paper. Paper don't rot, it don't spoil. Okay? So you need to buy some paper, buy some school supplies, so that your children are ready when school comes. So we don't do those. But there's so many other things that we do. I have a job placement where all you got to do is come by, look on the board, we got jobs. I get people into jobs. I make calls and get people hired. I got temporary services that hire people because I call them. We just recently had a truck driving school where we offered what normally costs you $5,000 when you go to these truck driving schools. We had a class absolutely free. We've got people out there now. We have a class and one of them indoctrination things where you come in and find out. We had 60 people there. We've already got about 10, 15 people that are driving trucks. We give into the community. I go by the old folks' house because I'm going to be old one day and I'm going to want somebody to come visit me. We go by that. We take care of those who are sleeping in the streets. We provide blankets. But we have programs that we use to open the mindset of people in this community. Greatest thing of all, I don't get paid. I think I said it again. Because see, y'all always so quick to talk about the pastor stealing. I went and looked at a Bentley yesterday. And I put it up on the page. Folk went crazy because I went and looked at a Bentley. I'm going to get me a new car this year. Okay? Ain't going to be church money. It's going to be mine. I work. I have businesses. Okay? I work every day. I work 7 days a week. And one thing is, and I might preach this Sunday. I don't know. It's okay to be selfish. I know your pastor done told you not to be, but sometimes you got to do for yourself. You got to love yourself. I want me a new vehicle this year. Off the showroom floor. I want one. Why can't I have it? Does that mean that I'm a bad pastor because I want a new car? No. I looked at the Bentley, it was white. So I got to decide because I either want the Bentley, I want a bigger Mercedes, or I want the Escalade. Okay? Then I get some idiot. Well, see, you ought to take that money and be a blessing to somebody. Well, damn, when I'm going to start blessing my damn self? Well, we got poor people in the street. I didn't make them poor. I will give you the principles. Okay? I will give you the principles of God's financial program. That's what we talk about in Naked Truth on early Sunday mornings. We talk about economics. Okay? Always spend some of your money on you. Every week, a certain portion of your money you should spend on yourself. If you are working just for your employer and you get none of your money yourself, you're a slave. I think I need to tell you that again. If you're not taking any of your income and spending it on yourself. See, me, anytime I know the pastor, a couple of years ago, I raised $20,000 in burying folk that didn't even appreciate me burying their dead folk. Not my dead folk, but y'all dead folk. I bought houses of furniture for people that were underprivileged that you didn't even appreciate that. See, my record of service in this community is well known. So y'all watching me on social media and you want to compare me to Reverend Ike, you can't lose with the stuff I use. I go along with his philosophy. I believe in prosperity because God said that I can have it. God's not a broke God. So why I gotta be broke? Why you gotta be broke? But if you go into the church and ain't nobody got a good car or a nice car but the pastor, something wrong. And can't nobody have a big house in the church but the pastor, something wrong. I'm supposed to be teaching you because, see, I understand if I teach you the principles of finance, that's more money that can come into the ministry. Miss Fat on here, Laquita, is one of my members. Only been a member about 2 months, but she's a giver. And when you are a giver, when you plant seeds, something gonna grow. In fact, the word says, be not deceived, don't be fooled, for God is not mocked. He ain't lying. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. See, you got pastors that's telling you about it's going to be all right when you get to heaven. Damn it, you got to die to get to heaven. What you going to have over here? Jesus said, y'all remember him, Doctor? Brethren, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. Even as you go into church every Sunday, hooping and hollering, running and jumping, you need to have good health and have some abundance. That means having some of the things in life that you want to have. What I'm going to get them from, what I'm going to do. The word again. And your gifts, it's got an S on that, not gift. And your gifts will make room for you. What you saying, Thaddeus? And your gift will make your money for you. It will change your lifestyle. It will give you the living that you want. I know I found out years ago that one of the greatest things I had was my mouth. There's magic in my tongue. And I'm talking about talking, speaking. And I use that gift to make my money. It makes room for me. Makes room for me so I can have some rooms at the house. There's room for me in the automobiles because I use the gifts that God has given me. And I don't get mad at you because you done made more money than me. What I want to know is, what did you do to make your money? I don't talk and try to get no advice from broke folk, because you ain't nothing, you can't tell me nothing about no money. That's just like going to a nappy head beautician. If her hair ain't fixed, what you going to her for? If the first head don't look good, is her head. We do not, as a people, have to have the crowd mentality. We can make ourselves happy. That's the reason this Saturday, from 12 to 2. Who? 10 to 12. Okay, I got it messed up. From 10 to 12, we're having our mentoring program for young girls. Okay? Young girls need to know that you ain't got to deal with these nothing-ass Negroes out here in the street. That your worth is not built in what's between your legs that you're giving it to somebody that don't deserve you, baby. Save that thing. That thing betwixt your legs is precious. In fact, it's so precious that God allows it to bring into this world the newness of another life. Boy, you just said something right there. So we're going to be teaching young girls. We got mentors for them. Cooking and cleaning and sewing and etiquette, hygiene, how to prepare resumes, how to interview for jobs. I'm going to talk to some people at a fine restaurant. We're going to take them out for dinner, take them away from the Red Lobsters and take them away from the Burger King. Take them maybe to Houston's or Texas Day, Brazil. See if I can work out something with the managers where we don't have to pay full price for them. Take them into an element that they've never been. We want to take them on road trips. Take them out of the city of Memphis and let them see that there's a whole nother world out there. We want to put them in a mindset that even if your mama, your grandmama, them can't talk to you about your issues and your problems, that we're here for you. Those ladies are going to have their phone numbers and they're going to be able to call them about what's going on in their lives. That's what we are about at Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Not just a hooping and hollering and giving you some scriptures, baby. We want to give you something for your life, something that is going to enhance your life, something that is going to build you up. I tried to do the same thing with the boys. I couldn't get no men involved. So I'm going to deal with where I got to deal with. We're going to start this mentoring class. I invite you on this Saturday to have your daughters. You do not have to be a member of Naked Truth. We got to save as many of our young women as we can. If you as a mother, you want to come and see what we're talking about, you may need some mentoring too. Some of you mamas need some mentoring. You can come this Saturday to the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, our campus, 3835 Raleigh Militant Road. We're going to be looking for you on this Saturday. Ain't no cost to it. Y'all come on in. If you, I don't know whether they're going to take you in the fellowship hall. If we get too big in the fellowship hall, I got a gymnasium that'll hold close to 1,000 folks. So we'll take you into the gymnasium. We'll do whatever we need to do, because if we are to save ourselves, okay, if we are to save ourselves, it's up to us to save us. That's what the church is supposed to be all about. We've got a house on our property that I went on and acquired. 5-bedroom house on the property. Dale and I will be attending a symposium. I like that word. A symposium here in March where we are going to start a community health clinic in the community. We're going to get with an organization that does that. And we're going to have a community clinic for the uninsured, the underinsured, and for people who just need some assistance. Okay? Thank you, Laquila. We need to help people. Okay? It's taking on some more debt, but I just believe that God has called me for such a time as this. Okay? I ain't prim and poised, and I will cuss. I will do that. So, okay, fine. What your pastor doing? But we're going to start a community clinic in that particular building. Soon as we get the folk out of there that's in there now, I'm going in there. I'm going to hire somebody to go in there, paint up on the inside, clean the carpets up, and get ready for the transition, okay? The transformation house, transforming your mindset, transforming your health, okay? That's what we're going to be all about. Even in our girls mentoring class, even those of you as young ladies who have psychological problems, y'all dealing with a whole lot of madness in the community. We're going to have a psychologist, okay, that is going to be available. Y'all get that 10K and all that other stuff where you can go and get yourself some help and some treatment, okay? That's what we are about. When you want to ask, well, what you doing? I'm giving you what I'm doing as a leader, as a pastor. Coming up on Saturday, April the 21st. And Latricia, if you're watching, I'm having that commercial that Dr. McSwain sent me. I'm having it put together. It's going to be about a 2-minute commercial. World-renowned, national-known author Janetta McSwain. She was brought to me by one of my members, Latricia Thomas, who is a nurse. Many of you as women have been raped. You've been raped by your kinfolk, okay? Your cousins. Many of you are victims of rape. We're going to have a symposium at the church. It's going to cost you $10. The woman got to be paid, okay? And we made it affordable for everybody. A symposium on rape, assault, and domestic violence. On Saturday, write this down, the commercials will start running before the end of the week. On Saturday, April 21st, from 2 on to 4 at Naked Truth, okay? If you are a victim and you've never been able to get over it, and let me share something with you. In my reading on this subject and doing shows over the years on this subject, and even in my pastoral position, one of the hardest persons that you have sometimes to forgive is yourself. Okay? You have the problem in forgiving yourself. You try to find some reasons to think that what happened to you when you were raped or when you were abused or you were assaulted, you want to think that it was your fault. Many of you as women right now, the reason that your husband finds it hard to stimulate you, to excite you, to make you feel whole as a woman is because you're still carrying around the scar tissue. You still got the scar tissue. You still got the Band-Aid. You still got the wounds of rape. Okay? You were raped by your brother. And that was a time in the black community that we were told to sweep it up under the rug. What happens in this house? What happens in this family? We don't tell nobody. And because of that mindset, which was not the right mindset, many of you as women, you're still holding on to the fragments of your pain. You have not released that pain. You are hurting. And when your husband tries to be intimate with you and do those intimate things that a man wants to do with his woman or his wife, you all of a sudden freeze up on him because you visualize the pain that you experience. You're angry, you're mad because a man has mistreated you. Many of you have, as women, have turned to lesbianism because of the hurt that you received as a woman or a little girl. Well, this symposium is for you. This is what we do at Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. I'll give you a message on Sunday that's going to stimulate your mind. But I got to give you something that is going to stimulate your life. The message of God was not just a hooping and a hollering, running and jumping message. God dealt with the whole of man. Our ministry at Naked Truth is holistic. We deal with the whole man. I got to deal with all of you because you've got some hurt, you've got some pain, you've got some anger in you. You are bitter, not because of anything that is happening in your life right now, but because of some things that have happened in your past. I'm going to have a psychologist there that will be able to go and treat some of you who need to sit down and talk. See, sometimes you need to go and talk to somebody. I know the church folk gonna tell you, just take it to Jesus. No. See, Jesus put some folk down here with certain heavenly, divine, spiritual gifts to be able to talk to you, to be able to treat you. Yeah. That's what Jesus did. He placed some folk here. He placed some folk here to help you. And the reason that you can't get over it because you don't know how to talk to God, first of all, and the church folk keeps telling you to wait on the Lord. Stop it, Thaddeus. Yeah, they keep on telling you, wait on Jesus. Jesus make it, he gonna fix it after a while. And you need some right now comfort. You need to feel the feeling of how it feels to be whole again. Your life has been broken. You've been in despair. You're angry at yourself. You're mad at the world. And you don't know what to do and how to do it. Yes, take it to the Lord and leave it there. But he got somebody that you need to talk to. So we're going to have somebody there. We're going to have a psychologist that's going to be there. You other women who have went through there. And she said she even going to talk to the men. This woman that is coming used to be a hoe. She tricked. She went from a GED to a PhD. She did everything. She was raped numerous times by her uncles and her kinfolk. Her mama laid her in the bushes and told her, you ain't gonna never be nobody. But guess what? When you sing, we shall overcome, she's overcame. She's overcame the pain of yesterday. She's living in her today and she's looking at her tomorrow. You ladies, you need to pack the building. That's April 21. Come on in. Don't be shamed. You've been shamed all your life, baby. It wasn't your fault that your uncle molested you. Your stepdaddy, and even sometimes your biological daddy did that to you. It ain't your fault, baby. You holding that pain in you. Some of you were impregnated by your relatives. Stop, Pastor. Her name is Dr. Janella McSwain. Look her up. Dr. Janella McSwain. She sent me a little thing she made in the house. I've got my technical guy working on it. And we ought to have that commercial, I hope, tomorrow. You hurting right now, but let me share something with you tonight. Tonight you got to release it and let it go. Yeah, you got to forgive yourself. Some of you were raped and you were impregnated and you aborted the child. And you're still suffering over you aborted the child. Boy, I just stepped on somebody's toes. I don't know who it is. You aborted the child because you did not want to raise the child of your rapist. And you still mad at you. You ain't forgiving yourself. You've asked God to forgive you, and guess what? God has already forgave you. He has thrown your sin, your adversity, your trial, your situation into the sea of forgetfulness. He has forgiven you. Why can't you forgive yourself? You don't have to walk around with your head down tonight. And I'm talking to somebody. I don't know. My whole thing just switched on me. You don't have to walk around in that pain. It was tragic, but it was not your fault. You were the victims of somebody else's controlling madness. It was not your fault. Some of you have been raped, and you ain't never told nobody. You ain't told your closest friend. You ain't told nobody. You've got it all built up within you, and you stay angry, you stay mad, you stay frustrated. You jump on everybody, even when folk mean you well. You jump on them. You can't stand a man in your presence because You have not talked it out. You're greater than your past. Your past does not define you. Where are you today? God wants to release your mind. And all you get to do now is release it yourself. You need to release it. That's the reason I share with you women. Quit letting these men come into your house and you move them into your house. Many of you, because you wanted a man in your house. He wasn't really a man, he was company at the house. Because he wasn't providing for you. And you thought you had a man, and that man was molesting and fondling and mistreating your daughter. And in many cases, your daughter wanted to tell you, but she was scared to tell you. Once she said she thought she was happy, you was happy, and second of all, because she didn't think you would believe it about that man that you was pining and you was loving so. But you no longer have to be captive to that. See, somebody that I'm speaking to tonight, you know what God will do. You know that God will release you from all of your trials, your frustrations, but you need to talk to some other folks. See, some of you may think that you are the only somebody that has went through what you've been through. You need to talk it out. You need to talk with some folk who've had some stories. I'm going to bring her on the show the night she'll get into town that Friday. I'm going to bring her on the show. I'm hoping that my guy gets the commercial ready so I can put it on the air tomorrow night. And I thank Latricia for getting with me. She had some friends, and she was a little discouraged Saturday. And because some of her psychologist friends didn't like me. They didn't want the event to happen at Naked Truth because they don't like me. Well, she wants to put a little thing together for them. They do whatever they do, but we're going to do it in the big way at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry. And I also want to share something with you. This symposium is not just for women. There are some of you as men who are homosexuals right now because you were molested by men as a child. There are some of you as men, you may not be gay, you may not be homosexual, but you got a problem in your life, brother. You got a problem dealing with men. You got a problem dealing with women. You got a problem dealing with everybody because you were raped, you were molested, you were sodomized as a boy, a young man. Some man dressed you up like a little girl, put lipstick on your lips, turned you over and penetrated you. Told you that he killed your mama and your daddy and all your folks. If you ever told anybody and you're still holding on to it, brother, because you ain't talked to nobody. This symposium is for you. There'll be no cameras, there'll be no cell phone. Can't nobody won't nobody be able to take no cell phone pictures or anything in there, because it's a personal and it's a private situation. People got to feel comfortable in being able to talk about things that's disturbing them. These are issues that Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministries we deal with. That's what we do. That's what I'm about. That's what I do. When they get through talking about me, ain't nothing they can do about me. God called me to this. And what God called me to, there's nothing that you can do to me to stop me from doing what I got to do. He established me in what we call the show business arena, the TV arena, so that my name could ring out all across this country, so that I could draw folk that need to be made whole again. That's what we're about. Also coming up in June 4th through July the 13th. Is that whole long sheet in here there? Come over here right quick. I'm gonna hand this to you off camera and find that long sheet for me on this. We're going to do a back to basics summer camp. Okay? Back to basics summer camps. $25 per week per child. That's $150. Somebody said to me the other day, well, the city of Memphis said they're going to do it free. Well, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But the city of Memphis can only take in 2,300 children. They're going to community centers. In those community centers, the folk that like to come in and play basketball and do all they do, they're going to still be able to do all of that. But this idea came up several months ago. What we're going to do is have a back to basics, taking children back out of this adult mode that we have allowed children to be in. Y'all, some of you have made your children grown too soon. You've made some of these little girls too fast, too soon, and these weak ass men, they seduce your daughters. They rape and molest your daughters. I don't care how fast a little girl acts. No grown man in his right man should be after a little girl. So we're going back to what we're calling back to basics summer camp. $25 per week for 6 weeks. We've had some people that have donated, so we'll be able to give some scholarships to this 6-week program. We're going to give them lunch, and we're going to give them snacks. Each week there's going to be a theme. First week, love and honesty. Second week, morals and manners. A lot of children have not been taught morals, and damn sure ain't got no manners. Third week, compassion and responsibility. Fourth week, hard work, cooperation. Then we're going to deal with generosity and gratitude. In this, and they've already got a schedule from 8 to 9, drop off and sign in, 9 to 11:30 group time, 4 groups, 11:30 to 12 p.m. lunch, 12 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. group time again, 4 groups, 3:30 to 4 o'clock snack and departure. They're going to take these little girls, these little boys, they're going to take them back to the basics of things that we have not allowed our children to do in a long time. Jacks, jump rope, marbles, hit ball, hula hoop, tic-tac-toe, ring toss, finger painting, bubbles, play-doh, balloon pong, arts and craft. Then we're going to have board games for the children, Candyland, Sorry, Monopoly, Chutes and Ladders, chess, checkers, Pictionary, Scrabble, Twister. Outdoor games, hopscotch, three-leg races, sack races, chalk. A lot of things that we are going to have as a part of what we do at Naked Truth. I refuse to be a crab in the barrel. And there are a lot of guys and a lot of churches that don't want to participate in nothing I do because of who I am. That's fine. I ain't got no problems. Your children will be under security. We'll have security. Ain't no basketball. There will be people there that's watching your children. But this is what we do, okay, at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Those of you who would like to contribute to this ministry, I need your help. I need your support. And please understand, I get no salary, nothing. We don't have no annual days. We have worship on Sundays at 10 a.m. That's it. So, but the ministry is growing. We're in a 45,000 square foot facility that God has blessed us to do, to use for the betterment of upliftment, empowerment, and liberating the minds of our people. If you would give tonight $25, $100, whatever you want to give, to help these children, even in the back to basics. I've had one lady, I forgot your name, you wrote me a nice note, sent $300 so that we could take care of 2 children for the entire. There have been several people who have sent $150 to take care of children. Even in the mentoring program, there are going to be supplies and things that are needed to purchase for the girls, the dinners and all that stuff that we want to do to the girls. This ministry is self-sufficient. Those of you who are online members, we appreciate what you do as well. But I invite you right now to go to the PayPal. Put the PayPal up for me if you will. Go to the PayPal or go to the church site, nakedtruthlem.com. That's the church site. You can go there right to the right, those of you who are watching. It says give right there. You can go by Giveify or you can give by PayPal. Or you can go paypal.me/Naked Truth Ministries. We've got to save ourselves. I'm not dependent on white folk. I'm not dependent on any other preacher to do it. This is the ministry. We must stop being crabs in the barrel. We must stop being jealous of other folk and the success that other folk have and do what we can do to save ourselves. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back. Here's somebody said, fuck me. Well, brother, you ain't able. Well, ask your mama how well I do it. I'm in Detroit. How can I bring my son to come visit? Girl, get on a plane or ship or something and just come on to Memphis. Oh, well, don't get on the ship. They probably, on the Mississippi River. Much love to you in Houston. He gone. Jacksonville, is that Florida? No, I don't need to run for office. They don't make enough money. I could live off $37,000 a year. The riverboat, yeah, thank you, Freddie Lynn. Well, bring him on to Memphis. It's raining. You talking, Tom Kelly, you talking about me coming? What's my fee? No, sir. I don't get excited about 170,000. I'm all right doing what I do. Thank you. I thank Steve at the door. Virginia in the room. Is it raining out there, Steve? Savannah, Georgia in the house. California, I'll be there hopefully next week. Right in and right out. Baltimore, Galveston, Texas in the house. Hampton, Georgia. Thank you, fan line. Holy convocation. Y'all do the convocation. I ain't in the Church of God in Christ. Hell. They sure do Asia. I don't know whether I'm going to film it or not. No, it won't. It will not be filmed. No, I'm not going to film it. And I just thought about it because there are people they want to remain private. That I'm going to have her on my show the night before. So no, it will not be filmed. Oh, happy day. It's 8:45 in Dallas. Huh? Same time here. We're on Central Time. Oh. That's God business. Have y'all enjoyed the show tonight? Rainy night in Memphis. Come back and close this show out. Are we still up on the YouTube? So you can go back to my church site, nakedtruth.lem.com, and watch this show. It'll be on there till this time tomorrow. It will also remain on YouTube. I ain't got time to do good thing tonight. I done found my good thing. I done found my good thing. I done found my good thing. Please, I done found my good thing. Greenville, 2.5 hours away. All you gotta do is send me some airplane fee, pay my fee, put me up in one of them nice hotels, and feed me good. Yeah, eating gotta be part of it now. Went out this evening to grab a bite to eat. Noticed everyone was coupled on, everybody except me. It made me wonder when my day will come. I find love of my own. I couldn't believe when my girl come through the door. The only thing I thought, she had to be here for me. I looked at her and said, we won't be alone, no. I done found my good thing. I done found my good thing. I done found my good thing. Please, I done found my good thing. Huh?
Without this evening to grab a bite to eat. So as everyone come along, everybody so me. It made me wonder when my day would come. I find
Okay.
on my own.
I couldn't believe
When the girl walked through the door, the only thing I thought, she had to be here for me. I looked at her and said, we won't be alone.
I done found my good thing. I done found my good thing. Y'all like my record?
I found my good thing. I found my good thing. You see, I said, patient. I knew the right one would come along. Late nights were rough on me. I didn't like sleeping alone. I was trying to keep myself from running around in the street. But every time the lights went out, my body started talking to me.
1 minute.
Okay. I ain't got but 1 minute left, y'all. So I come back in.
15 minutes later, my baby was
I done found my good thing. I done found my good thing. found my good thing.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
And 3 minutes when you get that.
It didn't take long. I was ready to start.
10 seconds.
When they bought my baby a diamond ring, took her out for a night.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Down on my knees and said,
The folk on social media, they like this, so I just thought I was playing it for them.
I need you in my life.
Please be my wife. She said, yes, I'll marry you. I'm happy you're my man. Oh!
You're the only one I want, so I'll gladly I'll found my good I've been looking for you all my life.
Go and testify, son. Testify before we go. I done found my good thing. I done found my good thing. Please, I done found my good thing. Well, they won't play it in Memphis, so they play it down at Memphis Nights. They'll play it in Memphis Nights when you go down there. I'm down there on Sunday evenings with my friend John. He got me narrating his little blues thing on Sunday. You know, I love the blues. I played the blues on the radio for a long, long, long time. Okay, Asia, we're gonna let you go to. Yeah, I enjoy playing. I miss playing the blues every now and then on the radio, but that was, we'll do it again maybe someday. Hey, for those of you right now that's getting your income tax check back and you don't have no insurance, get yourself some insurance. Okay, get yourself some insurance. 870-1326. 870-1326. 870-1326. Area code is 901. Was that Asia Love that messed up, or was it that fellow messed up that's on here now? Okay. Well, I'll bring her back later on. We're going to just get rid of him. Okay? All right. Remind me to bring Asia Love back. 870-1326. Get yourself some insurance, baby. So we don't have to be raising no GoMe funds, and y'all can't bury the folks laying around stinking because the funeral home, them place them out in the garage somewhere because y'all ain't got no money. But call the insurance man tonight. DMC Cleaners, black-owned cleaner, okay? Black-owned cleaners, 62 Fairway at 3rd in the heart of the South Memphis area. If you're in South Memphis, if you are in the Westwood community, your Whitehaven, take your cleanings to DMC Cleaners. They are a full-fledged cleaners. They will take care of you. Same day service in by 9 o'clock. You can get your stuff back on same day. Those of you on Instagram, y'all finna leave me in about 20 seconds and I'm finna get out of here. Thank y'all so much for being here. And thank you so very much, Maud Hunter. You going to, she said, I'm going to hell. Well, I'll see you when I get there. All right. Thank y'all so very much for being a part of the show. Hey, by the way, the cleaners, call them at 789-7983. Ladies and gentlemen, is my time up? Okay, I thought I didn't see her waving a little finger. Thank you so very much for being a part of the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Stay tuned for Elder Stephen Smith. He got a word for you on tonight. I'm the baddest man on TV and social media. My name is Thaddeus Matthews. Until tomorrow evening, top of the evening to you. Huh? Yeah, they got crematory. Have they started using it?